John McCain says all of Congress bears responsibility for government shutdown. A resolution that attempted to prevent the impending government shutdown failed approval in the Senate on Friday, effectively shuttering all but essential government functions as of Friday at midnight. But while all but 5 Democratic senators voted against the resolution, which required 60 votes, one congressman placed blame on any one side of the political aisle. Sen. John McCain, the Arizona Republican who has fought feverishly against President Donald Trump's agenda over the last year, claimed on Saturday that everyone on Capitol Hill, both Democrat and Republican, is responsible for the government shutdown. The government shutdown is a direct result of the breakdown of cooperation in Congress, McCain said. As Republicans and Democrats run to cable news to point fingers and assign blame, the hard reality is that all of us share responsibility for this failure. Shared responsibility. McCain, an 81-year-old who has been a member of Congress since 1983, added on Saturday that partisan politics has replaced compromise and cooperation on Capitol Hill, meaning that nothing seems to get done. He said in a statement, "For years, under both a Republican and Democrat-controlled Congress and White House, partisanship has taken precedent over national security. Political gamesmanship, an unwillingness to compromise, and a lack of resolve on both sides have led us to this point." History gives McCain some support for his claim. The government has limped along on a series of continuing spending resolutions for years instead of operating pursuant to an actual budget. In 2015, a Republican-controlled Congress passed its first actual budget in 6 years. The proposal, which would have balanced the budget within a decade, was approved solely along party lines, with no Democrats in either chamber offering support. It was eventually vetoed by then-President Barack Obama. Media begs to differ. Although history appears to side with McCain on the larger issue, initial media reports cast blame for the shutdown squarely on Democratic senators. A headline from the Associated Press read, "Senate Democrats derail bill to avert shutdown." Even the normally left-leaning New York Times seemed to struggle with this. The Daily Caller reported. The New York Times changed a headline in an article Saturday morning about the government shutdown that absolves Democrats of blame for the impasse. The original version of the NYT headline on an article reporting the news reads, "Senate Democrats block bill to keep government open past midnight, shutdown looms." The story went through various changes as negotiations on the budget deal broke down, but a final version of the headline, "Government shuts down as bill to extend funding is blocked." Senate adjourns for the night was published at 12:01 a.m. and appears to dramatically downplay Democrats' responsibility in the matter. A handful of Democratic senators voted with the Republican majority to avert the shutdown Friday evening, and a few Republicans voted with the Democrats.